Good morning, everyone. I'm here at the Dubai Eye Radio studio. I was invited to discuss the app. The show is called The Agenda, and it will be live at 12 p.m. today on Dubai Eye. So if you are interested to listen, tune in and you will hopefully enjoy the show. Bye. Same.
The name. Not yours, it's beautiful.
Okay.
The name of the app is where I need to start. And I'm sure this is not the first time you've been asked about it.
That's
Why
correct.
Flopster?
Flopster. So it started with me fostering a dog in the UAE. And the dog was called Floppy because of our floppy ears.
Yeah.
And this is when I realized that there's a huge need for a community of connected pet lovers. And Floppy and Flopster.
Nice. Okay, so that's that one solved. You are obviously a pet lover, correct?
Correct. Huge.
You are not originally from the UAE, originally from?
I'm French.
From France, okay.
Yes.
So when you first came to Dubai, when you first came to the UAE, was it a challenge for you as a pet lover, and was that part of the sort of reason behind the app?
Correct, yes. So I moved to Dubai 8 years ago. I came here from France, and at home I had my pets, my parents' pets, and I came here without pets. So I was looking for that connection with animals. So what I did is I threw myself into the dog shelter community and helped at various dog shelters in the UAE. And during adoption days, I was always being asked with the question, oh, we would love to have a pet, but Dubai is not pet friendly. And this is when I realized actually there's a lot of people and huge demand of people who would like to have pets in Dubai, but they don't feel 100% sure that it's a good idea. So I looked around and I realized, yes, there is actually a potential in Dubai to create this community of pet lovers, to realize that there is a market for them and they can actually have their own pet in the UAE, or bring them along, bring them when they travel and move to Dubai.
So in terms of the resources that your app offers, is it specifically to do with spaces and things like that you can take your pet to?
Yes, so the app was launched in August 2019.
Okay.
And the main goal was to test the market with this new concept. So what I started to list was places to eat with your pets, so cafes and restaurants, and places to stay, accommodations, hotels, and places to play. And those were obviously my first categories. And I realized actually by touring around the UAE that there were a lot more places where you could actually bring your pet along for a cafe, for lunch, for dinner, on the outdoor seating area.
Okay.
So what I did is I went and met with the outlets and realized, like, do you want to be on an app to actually communicate that you are pet friendly? Because there isn't such a platform where you can actually find a list of places where you can go with your pet. And by listing those outlets, created a bit of a community feel. So people realize, yes, there's going to be places where I can go, bring my pet, or if I don't have a pet, I can just go along and maybe meet people with pets. And basically it started off this way, and now I'm launching a new update which is going to be adding new features, so places where you can shop for your pet, so accessories, product, food, places where you can groom your pet, where you can board your pet if you are going away, for daycare during the day if you're at work and you can look after him. There's going to be as well like adoption days and rescue centers listed on the app that are registered with the government. And yes, it's kind of a place to go. If you have a pet or you don't have a pet, you can go and check places where you can adopt a pet or places where you can go with your pet.
It's extraordinary that you launched in August of last year, but already you're seeing demand for updates and new features as well. Huge. In what, under 6 months or so?
Yes, it's huge. People are very excited. The feedback I've received so far is very positive. They are very grateful for a platform as Flopster, because they realize, yes, there's a few websites where you can go check on Google pet-friendly places in Dubai, but it's not accurate all the time. So by having it on the app, I verify places as well. So I go I bring along my own pet, my dog, and I visit places and I see what is the experience that you get with your pet. So places, cafes, restaurants that will maybe bring a water bowl for your pet. Maybe some of them will have treats, or food. Those are verified places because actually it ensures the user that if they go to those verified places, they will be guaranteed of a great pet-friendly experience.
E-commerce and app development, is that your background?
Not at all. Marketing is my background.
Okay.
I'm a startup, so I still have a full-time job as the head of marketing for a real estate firm in Dubai. Yeah.
And have you found that useful, given the skills that you've been able to glean during your career in terms of marketing the app,
Yes.
or is it a different set of skills?
The creative side of my job has helped with building the app and making it look user-friendly.
Yeah.
When it comes to engineering, this is not my background, so I am outsourcing the pet development of that side, but the rest I'm doing everything.
So you mentioned Floppy a little earlier on, obviously part of the inspiration, the need and the niche for an app like this. How long did it take to come to fruition, to come to reality? Talk to us about the challenges you faced.
So I started really getting involved with the dog rescue environment in Dubai in 2015. And this is when I actually got involved in that community of pet lovers. And the idea started then. I was just like, I need to come up with an app. I need to come up with a place that is going to help people understand that Dubai is not as unpet friendly, It's such bad press that Dubai gets when they say, it's not a place for pets, but actually it is. And this is why Flopster came to life, because I wanted to explain and show people that this place is great, even for pet owners or pet lovers, So I started thinking of the app 3 years ago.
Okay, so it took a long old while to get it off the ground.
Exactly. Yeah.
Funding as well, was that easy to come by?
I have no funding. I'm self-funded at the moment.
Okay, right.
Yes.
In terms of the challenges, if you were to give advice to other startups out there at the moment listening in, you've been there, you've done that, you've gone through the process. What is your advice to startups, to entrepreneurs out there who are looking to get into the app market?
I think first of all is if someone has a great idea, they need to, if they feel passionate about it, they should definitely try and make it happen. And there's a lot of establishments in the UAE that can help you with that, with a lot of startup incubators that can support you with putting your idea live, bringing business plans. And also it should be that you could probably financialize it and have a bit of saving on the side to be able to make it happen. Yeah.
Listen, one of the things we like to do during this feature, which is aptly called
There's an app for that,
is get the brains behind it, Zina Zalamea, to download the app. Now, the byproduct of this is that she's had to buy a huge amount more memory for her phone in the last couple of months, so she downloads apps left, right and centre. You're going to go through that process now for us, Zina, so we'll come back from the break and talk about the features that you found, the experience that you've had as well. Have you found the app?
I have found the app. I have downloaded it. I'm just exploring the features. I'm not a pet lover, but it's very interesting.
Easy to find?
Very, very easy. So it's just Flopster.
Flopster, get yourself on to wherever you might download your apps. It's available down there. It's Flopster. Download it now. We would like your thoughts, your opinions, your reviews in just a few moments' time. Let's get the latest weather report, courtesy of Serena Kelly.
This is the Dubai Eye Weather Watch.
In association.
103.8. It is a Tuesday afternoon. It's 12:19 on a Tuesday. And you know what that means?
there's an app for that.
I don't know why I have to say it like that, but I do, because obviously that's the way that Zina Zalamea has defined this particular segment. Today's app, Zina, is called
Flopster. So it lets you find pet-friendly places across the city.
You have downloaded it from?
I've downloaded it from my Android phone.
Okay, onto the phone. Good. And talk to us about the experience. How's it been?
Yeah, so you don't actually need to sign in. The moment you open the app, you see a map, and there's options. So there's option dine, play, board, care, etc. So if you click on those icons, the map will show you places corresponding to that particular icon. For example, dine, click on dine, and then the map will show you all of the pet-friendly restaurants across the city. Just my question to Laetitia is it across Dubai or the rest of the UAE as well?
Across the UAE. So we are listing places in Al Quwain, in Abu Dhabi, in Dubai, in Fujairah, in Sharjah. So yeah, it's all UAE.
And is there a potential to go further than that? I mean, you've talked about the reaction that you've had so far.
Hopefully, like I would love to take it outside in other Middle East countries. Saudi is one of the places that actually we are looking at because there's a huge need for adoption and stray. The dog stray population is quite big. So all the rescue groups are popping up. So there is a need for that as well. So yeah, but we are like at the moment working on the UAE as a test market and learning lessons from it and see how we can expand.
So how many pet-friendly, let's say, restaurants are there in the city? Is there a growing number? But yeah, we've got about, for example, in Dubai, we've got 12,000 restaurants, and it's only a handful that are considered pet-friendly.
Actually, it is growing. The outlets at the moment, we have about over 150 outlets listed on it, and receiving requests every day to be added to the app. So it's great. And in the new update, users will be also able to add venues as they find new places. So whoever finds a new place, they will be able to click the plus button. And from that, you can add a venue that you found, and they will come to us on the backend system. We will review it, and then if it's eligible to be added, we will add it.
It's great that you don't just list the places, you also review them and vet them and make sure that they are really pet friendly and sort of what amenities, facilities they offer to your pets.
Can I ask a question about, in terms of the mapping as well? I mean, is that sort of geosensitive? So if you find yourself in JBR or something, will it give you the nearest venues?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a virtual map. So wherever it's a GPS tracked. So wherever you sit, and will be around you, where you can see the venues around you. Yeah.
And we'd love to know more about the discounts, because I understand that you can get discounts in certain places. Is that right?
Yes. So once I verify places, I give them the opportunity to make a bit of promotions, so they can either list their discounts. So a place like a restaurant will be able to list a discount. If you bring your pet, you can redeem a coupon on the app directly. You can get discount off the bill, like some of them do 15% to 50% discount on the bill. As long as you visit the place with your pet. There's as well like the grooming and daycare facilities are also offering deals on the app. So if you are looking for discounted rates for services such as grooming, boarding, daycare, you can find them on the app.
Just looking through some of them as well. I mean, places like Counterculture Cafe, as much as 50% off your bill in some areas.
Yes, it's a huge market for them. So they are really encouraging that side of things. So if you go to Culture Cafe in Dubai Marina, you will get 50% off the bill if you use Flopster. Yeah.
Wow. And do you think restaurants are losing customers because they're not pet friendly?
I wouldn't say they are losing customers, but they are missing a target audience opportunity there, because actually the population of pets is growing globally, but in the UAE as well. There's been a growth in the household for cats and pets in the UAE by it represents around 14% of the population of people owning pets in the UAE only. So it's a trend that is growing, and the millennials as well, like if you see studies, they are opting for a